So this is our sinking funds worksheet, which is where we see how our finances meet our goals, essentially. There is no physical way that with our current pay, we can meet all of these goals, but we are going to prioritize these and see what we can do. I started out with my priorities because I've already started saving, but Win has not done this, and neither of us have filled out the rest of this. So let's just start with going through my priorities, and then we'll do Win's priorities because he hasn't filled out his yet, and then we'll fill out the rest of this. Okay, so for me, number one is Christmas. Christmas is really important because, children. Oh, good grief. Hi, I'm Bo.
I'm Win.
And we are trying to find financial stability for us and Win's 3 kids. We have a boatload of debt and not a lot of money to go around. So, priorities. That's all we can do, right? Is what we can do. So Christmas is $500. That's my number one priority. Just have to save it once a year, so it's not too bad. Second priority is registration and license. This absolutely has to be done. Also, small goal. It's okay. 3 is subscriptions. $14.50. In theory, these should probably go down, but we have to look at that over time. And then 4 is house maintenance. But considering how much I'm able to save every month, this amount is not realistic. So this is probably going to go further down on the list. 5 is emergency fund, my emergency fund. Again, this is probably going to have to go down on the list. 6 is car maintenance for $1,000. We'll see how that goes. 7 is insurance. Oh, crap. That's going to have to go higher on the list, actually. And then 8 is phone bill, which is going to have to go higher on the list. Good grief. Okay, so I have prioritized, but we got to change it because I have realized I'm not going to be able to meet these goals anymore like I thought I was. So let's just change these real quick. So Christmas is going to stay number 1. Registration and license is going to be number 2. Phone bill is going to be number 3. Insurance is going to be number 4. Subscriptions is going to be 5. And then, good grief. And then 6 is house maintenance. 7 is car maintenance. And 8 is emergency fund, which feels really gross. But if I end up funding emergency fund first, I'll just have to dip into it for the other things. So I'd rather just put it last. Okay, now it's time for Win's priorities. Hi.
Yep. So my first priority has to be my emergency fund, I would think.
No, there's no way you're going to save that much. You have to save for kids back to school and their clothes and furniture. You have to. You can't just not get them clothes. They're growing fast. So,
that's true. And also, the only way these are even approachable is after I've done something to change my circumstances.
Correct.
So yeah, kids' clothes first, because that's more urgent, and kids' school second.
Okay. And then what?
Summer pay, then emergency fund, then gifts.
Or are you just going to not get the kids gifts?
Is it gifts?
Right, but if this is at the bottom of the list and you can't save for all of these.
If I don't get them gifts bought in the store, they'll be a little disappointed, but they have enjoyed my homemade gifts and adventures in the past. If I don't save for summer pay, we tank even worse than we already are.
Okay.
I can't put gifts above summer pay.
Okay.
So I guess emergency fund will be the last thing, but summer pay is third, gifts are fourth.
Okay.
That makes sense, right?
Yep. So those are our priorities. And let us see how this will break down for the school year if we were to be able to save all of these. So if we put, for him, the deadline for all of these would be May. So that would be 5/26. That's for all of his. Okay. So how many months is that? We are currently in October. So that is November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So that's 7 months. So 300 divided by 7 is 43, essentially. 500 divided by 7 is 72. 3,000 divided by 7 is 429. 1,200 divided by 7 is 172. And 6,000 divided by 7 is 858. So, if we go with Wynn's current pay, all we can save for is kids' clothes and furniture and back to school. Nothing else gets funded.
Yeah.
And even that doesn't get fully funded.
It's most of the way funded.
Yep.
God bless it.
If you keep making your current pay.
Okay.
Now let's look at mine. So I have more time. Well, actually, no, I don't. Because if you can't save for summer, then I might have to cover your part of the bills.
See, this is where I'm stuck because I promised you once that I would never make you have to pay for the summer again, and up till now, I kept that promise, although I bungled it in other ways that left you holding the bag, but I swore I would never leave you having to pay for summer again. But we're not here for promises. This is about the actual numbers and the information we have to go on, the pay available that we have to go on.
Will not have you saving for summer. So, I also have to work under the impression that I only have until May. So, 526 all down the board. Okay, so I'm actually going to do this from September because I already started saving. So I'm going to add 2 months. So this will be 9 months. Actually, this is going to be 3 because I've been saving with that in mind. 3 months, 9 months, 9 months. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Okay. Okay, so 166 divided by 3 is 56. And 1450 divided by 9 is 162. And 784 divided by 9 is 88. And 1504 divided by 9 is 168. And 1000 divided by 9 is 112. And 10,000 divided by 9 is absolutely unrealistic. 1,112. And then 500 divided by 9 is 56. And 3,000 divided by 9 is 334. Okay, so let's see how far I can get realistically with what I had on the template that we wrote. So the template was 472. So we're going to start with 472. And we're going to go in order subtracting. So minus 56. Oh, good grief. 472 minus 56 is 416. Priority 2. So minus 56 is 360. Number 3 minus 88. 4 minus 168. 204. 5. Ooh. We won't get subscriptions fully funded, let alone house maintenance or car maintenance or emergency fund. So probably going to have to look at subscriptions and see if we can lower that at all.
Okay.
Because, well, to be fair, there is also there's also tax refunds. That's
That can help a lot.
yeah, that can help. We'll see how this goes, but we might have to look at subscriptions and see how we can lower those. That still won't help with house maintenance or car maintenance, and those have to be saved for. Like, we have to. I don't know what we're gonna do. But we both.
I have a couple thoughts, but that's not what this video is for.
Yeah. There is a way for us to manage. It's not going to be easy. Not going to be easy at all, and it's going to take a long time, it feels like. And a lot of prioritizing. But we're going to make it through. We got to do this basically one paycheck at a time. And you cannot miss work. Or like mess up the paperwork for calling off or anything.
Understood.
And I'm gonna have to work every holiday. That's gonna have to happen. And we might have to pick up second jobs. Both of us. I don't know how that's gonna work, but it might be necessary. So, yay!
Yay.
Honestly, I think these kinds of wake up calls are very necessary and very helpful because we can all have goals, but the question is, how can you realistically meet them? And what are you going to do if you can't? You got to think about these things. And honestly, you have to think about them earlier rather than later.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't want to come up to the end of the school year just realizing, oh yeah, we don't have anything set aside for this, that, or the other. This is much better. It's very sobering. It's very frustrating. If you were in a similar situation, I feel for you. This is rough. But we're gonna make it through. We always have, we always will. Because
hopefully budget continues to beat broke.
Budget will beat broke.
Okay.
And never forget that you too deserve financial stability. And I hope you have a great day on purpose. Bye.